Welcome back, everyone, to Salt Lake City and our continuing coverage of the State Farm U.S. Figure Skating Championships. The men's short program continuing as a group that includes the favorite and many of the top contenders now on the ice warming up. And there is Michael Weiss, the two-time U.S. silver medalist. Is it his time to capture gold? The pressure is on him. He's got the eye of the tiger already. You can tell that. Timothy Gable, Brian.
Timothy Gable, well, nobody's going to question that his strength is definitely in his jumping. He's consistent. He's able to do the things cleanly and on one foot, and that's what this competition's all about. And the thing that astounds me is he's so laid back. There's nothing that intimidates him, and when the stakes are high, that's when he's at his best.
First Security is proud to be a local sponsor of the U.S. Figure Skating Championship.
You know, and I think about Derek Delmore. He's great raw talent, and the two things that stand out is the way he moves across the ice, the way his crossovers have a large reach, and he's smooth, almost cat-like. And the other thing is that when he spins, his positions and his speed. And in a competition like that, if everybody's clean, that might be a factor.
110%.
And, of course, the favorite, Dick.
And he has a problem in being able to complete his jumps with deep knees and smooth, clean landings. If he can fight that and complete those, he's got himself well ahead of the pack. Look at that, very nice.
Weiss, Dick, has had so many changes in his life over the past year, and he's taken them all in stride. Shouldn't surprise any of us, because Weiss has always led an accelerated lifestyle.
I've traveled around the world by the time I'm 16 years old. I've competed in the Olympics. I've, done all these things. So there's nothing normal about my life. Why would I start being normal now when it comes to, when the specific time to have kids and get married is?
The last 2 years have been very good to Michael Weiss. First, he wed his choreographer and longtime love, Lisa. Then last September, they welcomed their first child, Annie Mae. It was a natural step for Weiss, having been raised in a strong family himself. His parents and two sisters have been a constant support at competitions and practices. Now there is a new family member watching, and she is anything but a distraction.
I never thought I'd get this attached right away. Already I'm just, rushing home after I skate to come play with the baby. But as soon as the baby was born, I went out and practiced, and then all of a sudden I had this new inspiration, and I was skating great.
He was so excited when I first found out I was pregnant, and since he's been a father, he has been so involved, and that's been a blessing too. And I think that's why he's been skating so well, and he feels very good, and he feels complete.
The difference in Weiss's skating is obvious to longtime coach Audrey Wiziger as well.
I see a change in him as far as how he approaches his work, and he has adult responsibilities now that he's never had before. And I think it has started to spill over into his work on the ice, and he can handle it.
While a championship has eluded Weiss in the past, perhaps this change will be enough to bring him the success that he has always sought. Enough to silence the critics who say that Michael might not have what it takes to make him a champion.
I feel like it's my turn to go out and take the spotlight. I never want to finish my skating career and think that I haven't reached my potential. And I think my potential is a world championship or an Olympic championship. And so for me to not do that, it would be a disappointment.
A disappointment maybe, but certainly not an end to his world.
Figure skating is a very big part of my life right now, but in any given day, it would take a backseat to my wife and my new kids and my family. That's where the happiness is. I mean, it's great to go out and win a national championship. It's great to skate well here and skate well there. Those are just extra bonuses. But for me, where it's at is where the family's at. And, skating is just like icing on the cake for me right now.